Hey Nesters, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going back to Goodwill to see what they have for vintage items and other things we can resell. So let's go ahead and check it out and see what they had today. It was fun to come across another vintage Tang picture. I picked one up just a couple of weeks ago, so it was fun to find a couple, so close together. Probably one of the things I've collected for the longest, since my early teens, are these vintage lunchboxes, the plastic ones. And this one was $5, but it was kind of not in the best condition. The thermos was pretty beat up, so it wasn't really usable. I usually just like the lunchboxes themselves, but I just didn't feel like paying $5 for it. How cute was this little guy here? So tempting. I swear this teddy bear with the balloons on it has been here for 2 months minimum. They had a ton of snowmen here today. Nothing too vintagey, unfortunately, but lots of cute ones for sure. I know there's a lot of people out there that prefer to pick up the cat items, but I'm more of a dog person myself, and I thought this little Beethoven was really cute on this box. It was definitely handmade. So my husband is actually going to start up an eBay. He plans to sell more of the guy items like sports memorabilia, hats, t-shirts, tools, whatnot. And so we were looking at some stuff here today just to see what was there. He did pick up some items, and I think he's going to share that haul on his channel at some point. His channel is Bearded Salvage, and I'll link it below if you guys want to check it out. Now, I did not share this shelf in the haul video that I did, but I did purchase it. It was pretty inexpensive, and I'm always looking for shelving for either displays in my booth or even just to store, my Etsy, eBay kind of things on at the house. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing the Halloween stuff start to pop in here in the thrift stores soon. Last year was the first year that I got into it, and it's so sparse. There's lots of Christmas, but very little Halloween. There was just something so cool about this vase, even though it was so heavy. I'm pretty sure it was made of cement, and I just really love the dripped layers to it. It was a very cool vase. I definitely thought about that one for a while. Religious items isn't something I pick up too often, but this was a nice vintage Relpo planter, and it had both the sticker and the indentation on the bottom, and the price was pretty good on it. And I'm a sucker for planters too, so I thought that was pretty fun. I saw this vase up here, this Christmas holly on it, and I was pretty convinced it was crystal. You see me pinging it here, and I can kind of just feel the weight of it. And sure enough, when I turned it over, there was a label that said it was 24% lead crystal, so definitely was crystal, and it was a pretty cool piece. I do enjoy picking up the recipe pie plates, but this one was not vintage, and I typically only grab them if they are the vintage style ones. And I saw this really cool lamp up here on the top shelf. I don't normally find lamps that I like, but this had the cool eagle on it and the stars, and it is an older lamp, and the top of the base has this cone shape to it, and it looked very mid-modern to me, just the way the wood was and how it coned up like that. I just thought it was pretty nice, and I thought it was a pretty cool find. And this day I actually didn't even plan on filming. I was just stopping in real quick because my son had wanted to go in and look for toys, so we were just, popping in, but then I kind of glanced around and I found something, so I had to go grab a cart. And this is just a few of the items that I picked up here. You probably recognize that balloon picture from my $5 Goodwill challenge. And I actually really like this lamp here too as well. I thought it was just, quite lovely. I started looking through some of the men's t-shirts for my husband. I gotta get myself a little bit more familiar with what to look for, exactly what is wanted, but I found a couple for him to resell on his eBay. He was watching the kids, playing toys with them, so I decided to go ahead and help him out there. I'm a sucker for the strawberry stuff. If I was around when all that stuff came out, my kitchen definitely would have been decked out in all strawberries. They're so fun. This was a cool find. You guys knew I like my United States landscaping and whatnot, souvenirs and stuff, so I really enjoyed that I found this, and the price was definitely right. I thought this was kind of a fun looking glass, but I have no idea what Kinna's is, so I didn't think it would be that resellable. But I did spy these two vintage juice glasses down here, and I thought they were pretty fun. This bowl here was kind of interesting. I've picked up stuff like this before. It is 100% recycled glass made in Spain. This is actually the first time I've found a Pyrex lid. This is an England one though. These blue bowls here are actually anchor hocking, and the prices wasn't too bad on it. They had 5 on the big one and 3 on the small. And they just had a random clear one set inside, but I just wasn't feeling it today. Actually, I'm a pretty big fan of vintage trash cans. I like the shape of this teal one here. That one wasn't too old, I don't think, but the brown one was definitely older. It was just in kind of rough shape, so I didn't get it. Had it been a more desirable color, I perhaps would have picked it up, but I just thought it looked a little bit too damaged. These Lady Yvette dishes were pretty stunning. I really liked the maroon color to it and the florals. And I guess they were trimmed out in 22 karat gold as well, but a lot of the gold has come off of the platter there. This is the windswept pattern put out by J&G Meakin. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure you are subscribed if you want to catch the haul to everything I picked up today in tomorrow's video. And we'll catch you in the next one. Bye!